All right. So here we are, live at Gillette Roads Middle School, field number 4. Thunderstix in red, the visiting team, versus the red to purple to red team, the CNY Xplosion. Bear with me as I continue to get set up. That first pitch was a ball. I am still working on getting my logos put together. That's ball 2. Izzy Cagle on the mound for the Xplosion. And that's called strike 1. I'm just getting an Xplosion logo up there. And there we go. And pitch call, strike 3. So that is 1 out for the Thunderstix. It was Ava that struck out. First pitch to Allison is called strike 1. That one fouled off, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Allison. That pitch swung on, foul down the first base side, out of play. Well, not out of play, but it's a foul ball. That pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Allison. That pitch bounces, ball 2. She tried to get her on that big looping changeup, but nothing doing. Allison not biting. There's that pitch, low, a little too low, full count now. There's the payoff pitch for Izzy. Just misses inside, and Allison reaches on a walk. Next up is Liv A, although there's no Liv B, so we're just going to call her Liv, if I remember. That first pitch hit down left field side, and that goes out of play. Foul ball, strike 1. Big changeup, misses high, ball 1. Look close to me. That pitch misses wide, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, runner at first. Let's get that runner in the frame here. Let's see Haley a little bit more, too. That pitch high, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2 or 3. Looks like I missed one in there. All right, so that's 2 outs. And we're going to have a quick talk on the mound. So Liv A goes down swinging for out number 2. Bob coming out to talk to his daughter and pitcher. He's got like 100 kids, though, so, they all play softball. I think even the boys play softball. Yeah, a couple of them. That pitch way high, and Allison takes off from first and advances to second on the wild pitch. So that's a ball and a runner on second now. Second pitch hit, ground ball to short, fielded, Throw over the first high, and it pops out of Smithler's glove. She takes her time going to get the ball, which allows Allison to come in and score. So, sorry, it's just one for the Thunderstix. So just because you make a mistake doesn't mean, where a mistake happens, doesn't mean that you give up on that ball. So runner on first as Kathleen reaches on what I'm going to call an E3. I mean, she jumped. It wasn't a perfect throw, but she did catch it, and then it popped out. Swung on foul. Strike one. So, and that's not Smith. That's Paul Hamus out there. Sorry, it's Veronica. Swung on, popped up. Left side, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch called, strike 3. And that'll do it. But the Thunderstix pick up a run off of that error. So it's not an earned run, but it's a run nonetheless. So after a half an inning of play, the Thunderstix have a slim lead, 1-0. Coming up to bat for the Xplosion, it's Izzy, Krista, Erin, Maggie, and Jill. Let's see how they do in their half of the inning. Track. Well, that first pitch to Izzy high, but she swung at it. That's a strike one. Second pitch low. She golfs it, pops it up left side, and that is way out of play on top of the batting cages. No balls and 2 strikes to Izzy Cagle. Oh, 2, way high and outside, ball 1. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera here. I'm an amateur. I'm normally not this bad. 1-2 swung on, hit right out to right field. Bounces in front of the right field to throw in a first, not in time. Izzy Cagle has herself a single. That's Liv A on the mound. Right fielder Nicoletta got that ball in real quick. That pitch misses for a ball. Here's a pitch. Another high one swung on, popped up out of play. Doesn't quite land on the road. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one bounces in. Ball 2. Izzy advances on the throw. There's the throw down to second. Not in time. Izzy Cagle on second base. advancing on the wild pitch. Here's a pitch from Liv, hit over the, or gets past the shortstop out into left field. Izzy not able to move, though, as that ball was hit in front of her. But we now have runners at first and second after that single. That brings up Aaron. So runners at first and second. Aaron at the plate. Aaron's the number 3 hitter. There's a pitch to Aaron. She rifles this one, and that goes between the third and shortstop hole. And station-to-station baseball is what we've got here. And bases are loaded for Maggie Smithler. Well, it's what you normally want, right? First 3 runners to get on for your cleanup batter. Let's see how Maggie does with the pressure. Dun, dun, dun. I got to add dramatic music, I think. That's what I need here. So bases loaded. First pitch to Smithler. In there, strike 1. Liv sets, delivers. Oh, no, it didn't miss. That was a late call. Strike 2. The 0-2. Up and out. 1 ball. It was a nice mix there by Liv, eh? So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liv sets. Delivers. Maggie gets a piece of it. Fouls. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liv delivers. Low and outside. Bounces. Swung on. Strike 3 for out number 1. So Smithler goes down swinging for the first out. That brings up Jill. Bases loaded for Jill. First pitch swinging. Goes to the shortstop. On to 3 for 1 out. And that's all we're going to get. So Jill hits into a fielder's choice, picks up an RBI. The game is tied as Izzy comes home. Krista thrown out at third for the first out. Aaron's at second, and Jill is safe at first base. So runners at first and second now. And here's Chelsea Trumbull. She puts down the bunt. Throw with the first way high. Goes out over the first baseman's head. Chelsea's advances for reasons unbeknownst to me, but a run does score. So Chelsea gets the RBI, thrown out at second, but I believe Erin came around to score. So after 1 inning of play, the Xplosion lead this one by a score of 2-1. Coming up in the top of the second inning, it's Callista made the last out, I believe. I believe it's Nina, McKenna, Nicoletta, and then Bella. Get confirmation in a second when we see the girl get up to bat. Number 2, that's Nina. Who else is getting a bat over there? It should be McKenna, number 7. And it is. Izzy takes her one customary warm-up pitch. And here we go. Top of the second inning for the Thunderstix. It's Nina, the center fielder. First pitch from Izzy. In there, strike 1. Izzy sets, delivers, low, bounces in there, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nina. That one's hit. Third base, fielded, throw over the first is in time for out number 1. So that putout goes 5-3 for the first out. That'll bring up McKenna, the catcher for the Thunderstix. That ball's hit, popped up, shortstop coming in, and A.K. Resigno makes that catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs, here comes Nicoletta, the right fielder. Nicoletta Scromali, we've been watching her for a whole inning now because she stands right in front of me. That pitch hit hard right at the shortstop. A.K. grabbing that down. L6 for that put out number 3. So after 1.5 innings of play, the Xplosion still lead this one by a score of 2-1. Coming up in the bottom of the second inning for the Xplosion, it's Haley, Olivia, A.K., and Harley. Okay, warm-ups are done, and here is Haley. First pitch to Haley, swung on, sent out to center field. Nice grab by the Thunderstix center fielder. And there is 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Olivia Dallin. Lefty first pitch catches the bottom edge of the strike zone for 1 strike. The 0-1 to Olivia, swung on, fouled, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. So I guess this wasn't the best spot for me to set up. But it's where I'm at. Maybe I'll move for the next game. Maybe I won't. Dallin hits that one, foul. Here's the pitch from Liv to Liv, low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dallin. Liv to Olivia, swung on, dribbler right down first base. I mean, the ball almost got her out without there even being a first baseman. So Liv grounds out to first for the second out. Not much you could do about that one as a batter. Was hoping it was going to go foul, but it did not. That brings up AK. First pitch to AK fouled off back to the backstop. Strike 1. There's the 0-1 pitch from Liv to AK. And that one misses high by just that much. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs for AK. Liv sets, delivers, swung on, fouled up and over the fence towards the road. That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to AK, swung on, blooped up, third base side, and lands foul. So I apologize. I'm not able to chat. I'm not entirely sure why, but so be it. Pitch from Liv to AK. She pops it up first base side. First baseman camps underneath it, makes the out. So after 2 innings, or I should say, Xplosion held hitless as they go down 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the second inning. So after 2, it is still 2-1. Top of the third inning coming up for the Thunderstix, and it's Bella, their number 9 hitter, and then top of the order, Ava, Allison, and Liv A. Let's see if they can't get something going in the top of the third inning. And just like that, we're ready. Here's Bella. I think that first pitch was a ball, but I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to write it down. That one's a ball. Write that one down. That one's also a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Bella. Maybe 3. Oh, I wasn't watching the screen. I was looking at the umpire. It was 3 balls. Now it's 4. So Bella reaches on 4 straight balls. That brings us to the top of the order. Here's Ava. Ava went down looking her first at bat. First pitch, high, ball 1. There's the 1-0. Misses. Just a bit outside. 2 balls. Let's zoom out a little and keep an eye on Bella over there at first. 2-0 pitch in there, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Throw down to first, gets away. Going all the way to third is Bella, and she is in there without a throw. Sorry, lack of enthusiasm. I wasn't watching. Trying to take care of the computer here too. So there's a lot of stuff going on. This is a brand new computer. This is the first time I'm using it ever. So kudos to you guys. There's a beautiful bunt, and it goes foul. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Ava. Pitch from Izzy, high, ball 3. Or 4. Runners at the corners now. That brings up Allison. Allison walked her first at bat, came around to score the first run for the Thunderstix. Oh, little excuse me swing. And Smithler looks around, and everybody's safe. I guess I'll give her a single. I don't really know what else to do. So that brings up Liv A, the pitcher for the Thunderstix. Bases loaded, swing and a miss, strike 1. Izzy deals. This one's hit up and foul down to third base side, way out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. There are no outs in this third inning here for the Thundersticks. That pitch low, 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, bases loaded for Live A. Izzy deals. That's a hard grounder. Gets underneath the glove of AK, goes out into left field. Fielded the throw home. In time for the out. Over to third. Safe underneath the tag. So a run does score. Bella comes home. Live A reaches second base. That was a beauty of a single. Allison on third. And Ava thrown out at home for out number 1. So that brings up Kathleen. That pitch bounces in there for a ball. The runners do not advance. It comes right back off of, well, no, it doesn't come right back, but it was nice play off that backstop by the Xplosion catcher. Who I don't have written down, so. Izzy deals, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kathleen. 1 run in already this inning. Game's tied at 2. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Pitch low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Izzy sets, delivers. Swung on, right at second base. Chelsea Trumbull snagging it out of the air. Throw over the third, not in time. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Callista. First pitch to Callista misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Callista. If Izzy can get the Xplosion out of this inning after surrendering only 1 run, that'll be a huge accomplishment. This is popped up out in left field, and there's the catch. Oops. Pop out to 7 for out number 3. So the Thundersticks do pick up a run, but not too shabby. So it's tied at 2 after 2.5. Coming up in the bottom of the third inning for the Xplosion, it's Harley, Veronica, Cassidy, and then top of the order with Izzy, Krista, and Erin. That first pitch in there for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Harley. That pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harley swings, hits this one, and it goes right to the shortstop for out number 1. That'll bring up Veronica for her first bat of the day. There's the pitch from Liv A. Veronica swings, hits this up third base side, and third base makes the grab. Little P5 for out number 2. Now here's batting the number 12 batter for the Xplosion, Cassidy. Liv A deals. Cassidy swings, foul down the first base side, strike 1. Fielded by Coach Paul Hamas. Nicely done. Liv A deals. Whoa, now that's a riser. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swung on, fouled off, strike 2. Goes back to the backstop, picked up by the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch is high and misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled, hits the catcher in the mask, falls down. The ball does, not the catcher. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Cassidy. There's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right to first. Easy play for the first baseman. Not as easy as the one that Olivia Dallin hit, but easy nonetheless. And the Xplosion go down 1-2-3 again. So after 3 innings of play, we are tied at 2. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning for the Thunderstix, it's Nina, McKenna, Nicoletta, and Bella. So it's a bit breezy. I don't know if you saw the camera was just moving on its own because it was getting blown by the breeze. It's interesting. Apparently it happens. The breeze does help keep the computer cool, though. We got a new pitcher on the mound for the Xplosion. That's number 26. You should know. So let's look at second base. I think that's Jill, right? Yeah, it's Jill. So Izzy pitches 3 innings. She cannot win it or lose it if we keep track of such things. Here's the first pitch from Jill. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That misses high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nina, the center fielder for the Thunderstix. Jill delivers, hard pitch, misses, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike to Nina. That one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pitch from Jill, swung on and hit. Goes to Izzy at short. Throw over to first is in time for out number 1. 6-3 goes the putout. So with 12 players showing up for the game, you got to do some moving around. Next up is McKenna. She's the number 7 batter wearing number 7. That pitch is called strike 1. And she's the catcher. There's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swung on. This is hit out into right field. Harley Becker backs up, plays it off of a bounce, and she's going to throw it into second base there. And McKenna has herself a nice, clean single into the outfield. So there you can see McKenna on first. Nicoletta is coming to the plate. Coach Cagle having a talk with his pitcher. And now he's going back to the dugout. He could have been asking what kind of empanada she wants in between games. I'm looking forward to hitting the empanada truck. They've got a buffalo chicken empanada. Bunt shown, commits, strike, throw to second. Oh, gets away, goes into the outfield. Dallin misses it, comes back, scurries, gets it. Throw home is in time. Oh, McKenna got greedy. So she tried to really stretch it, and that is out number 2. Way to fake him out like that, Liv. You all right? So Olivia doesn't normally miss those. She got bonked on the head on Sunday in tournament play. Lost the ball in the sun, and it clocked her right in the forehead. So no balls, 2 strikes. And there's a hit right to first base, backhanded by Rivenberg, and she steps on third to make the out. So in an awkward way, the Thunderstix go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Just a little consciousness. She was embarrassed as all get out, but I don't know. She was embarrassed as all get out, All right, warm-ups are done. Liv A is ready. Stepping into the box for the Xplosion. It's the top of the order. That's Izzy Cagle. First pitch to Izzy swung on, foul back to the backstop, strike 1. Here's the pitch from Liv, swung on, grounded to third. Third baseman picks it up, throws over to first in time. Out number 1. That'll bring up Izzy's older sister, Krista Cagle. Krista Cagle. Here's the pitch from Liv A, swung on, foul back to the backstop. No balls, 1 strike. I just wrote on myself like a little child. It's an accident. Hopefully that washes out. It's on my shirt. Pitch from Liv A. Misses high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out on Krista Cagle. Liv delivers. Hard hit over the first baseman's head. Comes out into right field. Right fielder chasing it down. Krista Rounds goes to second, and Krista Cagle's in there with a stand-up double. Nice rip by Krista Cagle. So with the runner on second, here comes Aaron. First pitch swung on, foul back to the backstop. No balls, 1 strike. Liv deals. Swung on by Aaron, goes to third. Third baseman throws over the first in time, and Cagle advances to third on the throw. So there are 2 outs now, and that'll bring up the number 4 batter, Maggie Smithler. Liv deals. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, runner on third now, 2 outs. Liv A gets her sign, tosses into Smithler. Smithler watches it go by. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Liv. In there, strike 2. Yeah, I called that before the umpire, but clear as day, that was a strike. Even from 200 feet away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Change up, high, ball 2. Pitch swung on, grounder right back to the pitcher, fielded by Liv A. Throw over the first in time, out number 3. So no runs for the Xplosion in their half of the 4th. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning now for the Thunderstix. It's their 9-1-2 batters, Bella, Ava, Allison, and then Liv A. All right, warm-ups are done. Top of the 5th inning, here's Bella. Bella walked and came around to score in her only other plate appearance today. That first pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. Jill sets, delivers. Bella wanted it. She held off, and that's ball 2. Just a bit low. Jill rocks back, rocks forward, swung on, hit hard. The shortstop, fielded by Izzy Cagle, throw over the first in time for out number 1. It's a nice play by Izzy, moving to her left. It's smooth as can be. That'll go to the top of the order now. Brings up Ava. Ava went down looking and then walked and was thrown out at home in that crazy 3rd inning. So pitch from Jill in there, strike 1. It's like I'm a fortune teller. I can tell balls and strikes sometimes before the umpire says it. The 0-1 pitch. Whoops, that's a ball. See that? I knew that one was a ball before the umpire said it too. My premonitions are premier. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Jill sets. Delivers. Swung on, hit to short. Izzy pushes it forward. Throw over the first, though. Not in time. She almost recovered. She hung with it, though. That's the important part. Mistakes happen, and that is an E6 is how Ava gets the first. But it could have been much worse. She almost recovered. A pitch low and outside, ball 1 to Allison. Allison walked, came around to score in the 1st inning for the first run of the game, and then she walked and was stranded at 3rd last inning. So she's 1 for 1 on the day. It's the 2nd pitch to Allison, high for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, runner on first in the form of Ava. Jill walks around her circle, collects herself. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Jill deals. That's in there for strike 2. Throw back to first, not in time. But it got Ava's uniform all dirty, and that's what it's all about, right, folks? You're not playing ball unless you get dirty. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Full count now on Allison. Whatever will the payoff pitch bring us? I say a foul ball. Here's the count pitch. Oh, ball 4. It shows how much I know. So runners at first and second now. It brings up the number 3 batter and pitcher, Liv A. Jill deals. Low. Bounces up off of the catcher, Aaron. I think it's Aaron. And both runners advance. So on that wild pitch, the both runners advance. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Jill delivers. A strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Still tied at 2. Top of the 5th inning. Pitch swung on, grounded to third. And that's an error. E5 gets Liv on first base. Next up is Kathleen. Kathleen reached on an error and lined out to second. That first pitch fouled back for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's a pitch from Jill, swing and a miss, strike 2. And just like that, it's... Oh, that was strike 3. Oh. You know what? That was a foul ball before. Wow. Shows how much I was paying attention. So Liv A goes down swinging for out number 2. Brings up Kathleen, and there's the putout at first base. See what happens when I stop paying attention? So I didn't see who that hit to. It was somebody. To 3 for out number 3. And wow, as amazing as that was, sorry for my lack of paying attention. I'm all the way out here in right field, and it's a little tough to stay plugged in while I've got other things going on. But anyway, I was totally confused by what happened with Liv A. I did not realize that had gone foul. Thought it was an error. It was not. Took my eye off the game so I could write down in the score sheet. And just like any time, you take your eye off the ball and you get yourself in some real trouble. That's what we tell the players all the time, right? Holds true when you're broadcasting. So coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Xplosion, tied at 2, it's Jill, the current pitcher, Chelsea, Haley, Olivia, and then AK, Harley, and Veronica. So Liv A is ready on the mound. You'll see that Nicoletta here plays much closer to the line than Harley Becker does for the Xplosion. First pitch swung on, popped up, and Liv A, misses it. And that is a mean infield single for Jill. It's a tough play to make, and I'm going to give her a single. No reason to blame Jill for that one. Second baseman probably should have called her off. First pitch swung on, missed, strike 1, and Jill advances to second. It's a nice stolen base by Jill. So 0-1 is the count on Chelsea Trumbo. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's foul. Strike 2. Remember, Chelsea reached in the first inning, but got caught trying to stretch it into a double. So 0-2 is the count. Liv deals, misses just low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And Trumbull goes down swinging. Next batter is Haley. Haley lined out to the center fielder her first at bat. It was a great grab by the Thunderstix center fielder. First pitch to her, high, ball 1. Swung on and ripped out. Gets by the left fielder, goes all the way to the fence. Jill scores. Haley comes around second. She's going to third. The throw, is in front of her. She goes back to second. Gets back to second in time. Excuse me. So Haley with an RBI double. And almost became a serious running error. But was not. Liv lays down the bunt. It goes foul. Strike 1. Sorry. I had sun issues now. That pitch misses for a ball. 1 strike. I'm going to pan out a little bit so it's easier to keep an eye on second base. Pitch swung on, grounded to third, foul. 1 strikes. Olivia Dallin hit that soft grounder that beat her to first base in her first inning. I mean, the second inning, her first at bat. Swung on another chopper to second, gets by the second baseman, eats her up. Coming home, and in there, ahead of the tag, Olivia Dallin, I'm giving her an RBI single on that one, as Haley came around to score. And the Xplosion now lead by a score of 4-2. Here's AK. First pitch swinging, strike 1. Oh, 1 to AK Resigno. That pitch misses high and wide for a ball. Fake throw by the catcher made Olivia Dallin flinch. 2 for flinching. Pitch swung on, hit. Off the base, that's a fair ball. If it touches the base, it's fair. It goes out into left field. Left fielder grabs it quickly, though, to hold Olivia Dallin at second. But AK with a hard hit single right down the line. And by right down the line, I mean right down the line. So runners at first and second and 1 out. Here comes Harley Becker. She swings at a high one. It's popped up. Infield going out. Second baseman makes the grab. So that's 2 outs. Next batter is Veronica. Veronica popped out to third in her first at-bat. See, she can't get an RBI here. Olivia Dallin on second's got some speed in those shoes. First pitch to Veronica, swung on, foul, or missed, foul, strike, whatever she swung. No balls, 1 strike. I believe it was a swing and a miss, judging by the reaction of the catcher. So, regardless, here's the 0-1 pitch to Veronica. That pitch misses outside, ball 1. And Dallin advances to third and steals third base. Is it a double steal? Coming back to first. Safe at first base. AK was trying to make it exciting. She almost made a tragic error. Time is called so she can do something. I don't know what she's doing. Little rattled. Can't go home. We're still playing. Runners at first and third. I don't know. I think it's 1 strike. There's the pitch. Swung on, grounded. Foul. Strike 2. 2 strikes. Yeah, Resigno hurt her hand on that dive back. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's dropped. And she's safe. Safe at first base. Unable to hold it. So Dallin scores, and we've got runners at first and second. So the K is recorded. It's an E3, though. And Veronica's on first. AK at second. Olivia at home. 5-2 now for the Xplosion. Runners at... Oh, no. I take that back. It's bases loaded. Dallin did not go. Are you kidding me? That ball is hit. And there's the force out. And I apologize. It is 4-2. Dallin did not go home. I have no idea why. I hope somebody talks to her about that. So Cassidy grounds out for out number 3, but the Explosion pick up 2. Come on. I'll fix it. The Explosion pick up 2, and they now lead by a score of 4-2. Excuse me. So Jill returns to the mound. And that ball is hit out and just beats Chelsea. Harley Becker picks it up and throws it in. So Callista has herself a leadoff single for the top of the 6th inning. That brings up Nina. Nina grounded out to third and grounded out to short. That first pitch is swung on and fouled off. Let's make sure I got my girls straight here. I pitch high for a ball. And that is Nina. I saw the number 2. So 1 ball, 1 strike, runner on first in the form of Callista. And here's the pitch from Jill. Swung on, ground ball, gets by third. Oh, and it goes the other way, and it dekes out Krista. And we got runners on first and second. Back-to-back singles for the Thunderstix. That brings up McKenna with runners at first and second and no outs. McKenna popped out to short and has a single of her own. That first pitch high for a ball. That pitch in there, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike as that one caught the corner. Looks like Izzy Cagle behind the plate there. Shows bunt, and that's foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners at first and second. Thunderstix trying to come back. That pitch misses just a bit high. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit out into right field. Becker coming in, not able to make the catch. Retreats back, picks the ball up, throws home, nothing doing, run scored. It is now 4-3, still runners at first and second, though. McKenna has herself an RBI single as Callista came home to score. It is now 4-3 with no outs, runners at first and second, and here's Nicoletta. Shows bunt, nothing doing, and I think she pulled back. That's a ball. So 1-0 pitch. Shows bunt again. Pulls back. Calls strike, though. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right fielder. So 1-1 pitch from Jill. Oh, that's in there for strike 2. Nice pitch. A little screwball looked like. Looks screwy to me, anyway. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Whoa, way high. Izzy jumps out of her shoes to catch that one. 2-2. Runners at first and second. Jill rocks back, slides forward, swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. Oh, that was a ball, and Nicoletta knows it. So with 1 out now, here comes Bella. Bella walked, came around to score, and grounded out to short. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Runners at first and second. 1 out for Bella. Jill sets herself up on the pitcher's plate. Deals. High changeup. Misses. Ball 1. Pitch from Jill outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strike. Haley Allen's in center field. Olivia Dallin is taking a breather. There's a 2-0. Misses low. Bounces. Ball 3. Under the advice of Bella, runners do not advance. Got Nina on second and McKenna on first. Bella at the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Jill, hit hard to short. Fielded by short, throw over the third in time for out number 2. So Bella reaches on the fielder's choice. Nina is out on the 6-5 for out number 2. That brings up the top of the order. Here's Ava. Ava went down looking, reached on a ball, and an error. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch from Jill, swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up center field, and Haley Allen makes the grab for out number 3. So after 5.5 innings of play, the Xplosion hanging on by a fingernail to a 4-3 lead. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Xplosion, it's the top of the order. Izzy, Krista, Erin, Maggie, Jill. If we get to 5 batters. Oh, fuck. And that's a double play. And a run scores. So Krista scores. That is a P8 by Maggie and an RBI. Aaron caught thrown out at second. So 1-2. And that brings up Jill with the bases empty, 2 outs, and a 6-3 lead. First pitch, that pitch popped up, foul, hits, it goes over the backstop, right? No, it stayed inside. That pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch swung on, hit out to left field, and too far to left. Goes foul, lands on top of the batting cages. That's 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Smithler's on. I'm lost. I thought she popped out. Oh, it must have gotten missed. So is there 1 out then? Yeah, so my apologies. It's 1 out. That ball got dropped. I didn't realize that. So that's an E8. And now Maggie's on second as Jill is walked. There's the bunt. Oh, and it's foul. Chelsea. Oh, almost a perfect bunt. Ends up just being a foul ball. So 1 out, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. 2 runs in already this inning. 6-3 is the lead. Another bunt. Commits. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Live sets, deals to Chelsea, and swing and a miss, Chelsea Trumbull for out number 2. So that brings up Haley. Haley ripped an RBI double her last at bat. See what she does this time. It's a pitch to Haley. Oh, little excuse me check swing. Bloops it to the pitcher, and a throw over the first is in time for out number 3. So 1-3 goes the put out, but the Xplosion pick up 2 that inning, and after 6 innings of play, the Xplosion lead by a score of 6-3. We're about 1 hour and 15 minutes in. I think we're going to try to play some more. Umpires checking the time. They're talking to each other. Xplosion are taking their time coming out in the field. It is a drop-dead time limit in league play here. We got another game that starts at 7:45. So I think we got 10 minutes left. So Jill is ready on the mound. Olivia Dallin stays in the dugout. Again, I hope she's okay. Thunderstix trail by 3, top of the 7th and final inning. Jill sets, delivers, misses just low, ball 1. Ooh, that one bounces in front of the plate, ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. This is Allison. Allison walked twice and has a single. Swings at that one, fouls it off. She also came around to score. So she's 1 for 1 on the night. She'd love to go 2 for 2. There's the 2-1 pitch. Just misses. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Jill in there. Okay, I was going to say strike 2. Full count now. Jill trying to claw her way back. Allison just doing anything to get on base. Swings, grounds this ball to second. Picked up, soft toss over to first in time for out number 1. So 4-3 goes the putout for out number 1, and that brings up the opposing pitcher, Liv A. Liv has struck out twice swinging and got a single. That first pitch high, ball 1. Now that's a riser. Pitch from Jill. Woo, that goes straight up, ball 2. Throw goes out to no man's land, makes it all the way to center field. Two balls, no strikes is the count to Liv A. Jill sets. Goes to the plate. Swung on, fouled off, strike 1. Here's the pitch from Jill. Swung on again and fouled. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jill on the mound, Liv at the plate. And here's the 2-2. Whoops. It kind of fell out of her hand. Ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, hit down the third baseline, foul, and we'll come back and do it again. Jill sets, delivers, misses low, ball 4. So Liv A works herself a walk. That'll bring up Kathleen. Kathleen reached on an error and lined out and grounded out. So she is 0 for 2. First pitch, high, misses outside, ball 1. Should say it's high or it misses outside. I don't really know what the call was there. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ball goes off of Jill's glove. Maggie Smithler picks it up at second base, drops it in. Jill delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch from Jill. Low, golf though. It's fair. Over to third. Aaron throws to first in time for out number 2. And Liv A advances to second on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Callista. So Callista is 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch to Callista, it misses, ball 1. The Xplosion are 1 out away from winning their first game of the evening. We only play 7 innings. We're just about out of time anyway. Jill sets. Delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball gets away from Izzy. But Liv A stays put at second base. We need more base runners. Whether she gets to third or not right now doesn't make a lot of difference. Jill's ready. Pitches, swung on, ground ball, foul on a third base side, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jill can put it away right here. One ball, 2 strikes, swung on, grounded to short, picked up by Krista Cagle, and the throw is not in time. It pulls. Oh. And now she's out at third. So that was weird. Callista reached. She was never tagged, never thrown out. Liv A went to third, started going home, went back and was caught off the base there. So that was the third out. It was awkward. Both these teams seem to be just about as into this game as, I don't know, it's the heat, man. I'll tell you that. It's got to be still over 85 degrees and the air weighs a ton. But so this one's over after a complete game. The CNY Xplosion defeat the Thunderstix by a score of 6-3. So from the first game here on Tuesday, July 19th at the 2022 Gillette Road Summer Softball League for 16U. This one's a win for the Xplosion. I am the Dan Dallin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.